Hey, yo there! Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any videos. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hey, yo guys, Payday351 here, and I'm back with more PowerWash. I've got Ness with me, and no, go stay in there. I want you to be surprised by what I've done out here.
Okay.
I love you.
I was just gonna say hi to the fans.
No, you gotta stay in there. They can say hi to you when we're done.
Okay.
It's so somber, almost being done with the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, like, obviously, like, this has kind of become our game to play together for, like, stuff. And that definitely is part of it. But I know for me, especially, like, this game has another tie to a bit of my past.
Mm-hmm.
A not so sweet one, but a tie nonetheless. Very bittersweet. And I'm really glad that I did this with you, because to be quite honest, I probably would have never touched this game again. Which is such a shame. It's such a really good game.
Yeah. But here we are, we're finishing it.
Finish what I started how many years ago? When was the first PowerWash posted? Haru, you should
I
go
can
check
go look
that.
it up.
Haru,
no,
go
wait.
check that.
We have Haru here. We can force Haru to do that.
Haru, go check when I posted the first PowerWash right now.
This is a game we've also been playing at our own pace.
Genuinely
So
loving this drive.
Hmm?
Oh, the text message came up.
Yeah.
Having a quick pit stop to stretch my legs and take in the view. Almost forgotten how spectacular our country is. 4 years ago, I posted the first PowerWash 4 years ago. Jesus Christ. That was predating my ex, wasn't it? I think I did start it predating my ex.
Did you?
I think I did.
Yeah, because I remember like the third or fourth episode, you were doing it in the recording BC, and I was there for that one. It was one of the early episodes, but not the first. I don't think.
Yeah, earlier on I did the recordings where anyone could join. Well, because that was prior to me it being co-op, even. So it was literally just me playing the game on my own. And then once it was in co-op, it kind of became a me and them thing.
Yeah.
Which I'm not 100% sure why. I think part of it's because it became, like, really relaxing, and I used it to vent sometimes. And so it became a safe place for me to talk. Which is ironic, because it was weaponized pretty heavily. And it became very unsafe very fast.
Then we started doing it, you and me, and it started to become safe again.
Like, I don't even think I cut out a lot of the rants and stuff I do now. Like, I don't feel like there was always this, like, weird need to hide it that I just didn't develop. Or that I didn't continue when I did it with you. Like, it was there a bit at first, but, like, at some point I was just like, nah, I'm kind of okay with people just hearing my thoughts and feelings.
Yeah.
You want to come out here?
I don't know. You said I'm not allowed out until you're finished.
Oh, but I am. You can come out now.
Okay. A
I might be
bow?
missing a piece or two, but like,
Oh, damn.
it should be
You're
all
done with
done.
both?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess go take that car. I would be this one. I'm like nearly halfway done. There's also so many dings in here, PC. Each seat is an individual piece.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh my god. But yeah, it's crazy to think about that. Like in 4 years' time,
So much has happened.
for better and for worse. I
Yeah.
think. I think at the very least, I think I am a much better person than I was at that point in my life. I think I
You've
have much.
definitely gone through some self-improvement and some self-growth. You discovered you were gender fluid.
Yeah. For fuck's sake, I barely figured out that I was gay at that point. And then I got thrown into one hell of a loop.
I thought you knew. I thought you were closeted.
What do you mean you
Honestly,
thought I knew?
to be honest, I thought you knew.
What do you mean you thought I
I
knew?
thought I thought because you were a bit homophobic when I first met you. I thought it was internalized. I thought it was the transphobia and homophobia was slightly internalized. That's why I was like correcting you and helping you.
No, it was not.
Yeah,
I was
my
I was
gaydar set off and it
more
was like this
I
one.
was more than sure that I was straight and cis. Even when I was being helped, I was like, I am just an ally. This is not my space to talk.
It was your space. You just didn't realize it yet.
I was 100% like, I am. But that's why, like, when a lot of the, oh, I've just been roadblocked and pumped in by a duck and a goat.
Huh? Whoop.
Oh, we got a text message that Harper got blocked. Calm down, fellas. I'm just passing through. Like, that was kind of why, like, I was always so confused on why I felt so... God. Gonna try picking them some choice bows and berries from a high branch and tempt them away. Not a bad idea. But that was always why I felt so strange when I got called out for the transphobia and homophobia, because I knew it wasn't my space, but it still felt wrong. Like, even when I came out as pan, I don't think I had fully accepted that I was pan. I think I was kind of, like, forced out of the closet too soon out of fear.
Yeah. You definitely were.
Which wasn't great for me.
It gave you a lot of issues.
Yeah, I mean, I got kicked out of the house due to some of it.
Yeah.
Like, being gay put me in a very dangerous spot. And even more so because, like, you know, my mother isn't really in the cult as much anymore, although she still practices bits of it. Um, my grandmother is still fully in it. And so there are still times I still have to pretend. Otherwise, I lose being around my grandmother. Which, I guess for some people, it's just like, oh, just cut them off. But, like, It's really hard to do that when you know that they are just as much a prey in the predatory system. That's kind of why it's really hard for me to be mad at my mother for the homophobia and transphobia she still has.
Yeah.
Because it really is just a she just does not know.
Ooh, hit your mic again.
Did I?
Yeah, well, I mean, at least it crackled like you did. Could just be some wires were bapped earlier and they just periodically are like blah blah blah.
Is it crackling right now as I speak?
No, it's just idle moments. Sometimes it goes like it was been smacked. Like I heard it again when you smacked your mic, but that's because you actually smacked your mic to try to fix it.
Yeah, made it to Washington. If it happens again, I'll map it. What a lush trip. Reminded me how much is actually out there.
We're getting so close, PC.
You're going to be gobsmacked when you come over here after you're done with your side, if I don't finish before you do.
You're gonna be over here before I'm done. I've only just finished the halfway point.
uh.
I don't have the trident because I haven't earned it. You're gonna be people are gonna be like, "Oh God, you're all the way back there." When I look at whatever level I was last on.
How did PC get the trident? It's you get it after you have to get a certain amount of money and then you can buy it.
You buy it after completing main storyline, basically.
No, because I had it on the last level. It's just it's a money thing.
Yes, but it's unlockable after the last level. You have to get to that point. You can't get it before that.
I think I
You
did
can't buy
have
it
it
earlier.
before then.
Or you could only buy it slightly earlier.
But I also think you have to have the like the big gun too. Like it's only
It
for the
could also
one
be,
gun. You may
yeah.
just not have that gun unlocked.
Yeah, it's also that, which is more story progression and stuff.
You want to come see what A looks like clean?
Yes, give me a moment. I want to finish this chair. No, my wall. You stole my things! No! Okay, let me go check out A. Yeah, that's what I expected. Nods, nods. Mm. Let's see. Where is this? It should be glowing.
Look at that.
Whoop.
Oh, is that just train car A? Oh my god!
Noom.
It's just me. It just says it being dirty, and then he just fucking zooming on through. PowerWash services amazing stuff. You can consider your work here well and truly compete. Congratulations, Bella. Uh, ever considered taking work out? What a lush trip. Remind me how much is out there. Ever considered taking work beyond Buckingham?
Commissioner Bella,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah, I know. She just, like, signed off with Bella.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Jet Smith, come hither. Oh, hang on. This one. Jet Smith, come hither with your suds of wonder. The clouds have passed overhead, and the moment is now. The moment is always now. I don't know who this one is. I don't remember them. They're just speaking in fancy. So, wow. Before we go clean
You got
anything,
a
I want to look
skate park?
around.
I see a fish.
We always come back to a skate park. What are you? Just animal sculpture? Waves. Well, this isn't the... Oh! Ness, get me out of here. Get me out of here right now. Get me out of
I
here.
agree. We should leave this for last.
Get me the
I
fuck...
agree
This
with this
is...
political statement.
Get me the fuck out of here.
I agree with this political statement of egg them. But there's a fish.
Oh
with
yeah,
a
they are
hook.
coated
There's a
in
little
eggs.
ghosty. There's a little ghosty.
Oh.
They knew we were coming. U.S. 2001. A moment within a moment. A through a line for you line. We are caught, snagged, secured, scorned, happy. 2 fish in 1 net. Darcy.
There's a clock here.
I could probably read that.
Interesting.
No, I can't read that. It's too dirty.
So this isn't a skate park. This is a sculpture park.
Yeah. It just...
Alright. God, how the fuck are we gonna divide this the fuck up?
I guess I'll take the side closer to the gnome. I guess.
Browse.
You start on that corner.
I'll
work around the gnome.
probably just like do the floor. I think is probably gonna be my go. Is just going around the floor. The only thing is that these ladders are gonna be an absolute fucking problem.
Well, we were leaving this guy for last anyway, so we could just pile all the ladders on the gnome.
Oh my god, yes, that's such a good idea. Although there is a floor around the gnome.
Yes, and we could leave this section of floor to last.
You're right. Disrespect the gnome.
I shall start by cleaning off the plaques and then reading them.
You have come. Yes.
The Eye of Porus. 2021.
Hang on, there might be more text. Please purge my work of this dirt and my imposter syndrome made manifest. Okay. Is that it? Yes, if you have guessed correctly, I have done this to myself.
Oh, are you Darcy?
Yes.
Are you the... this is all their sculptures.
So they made their own sculptures dirty?
Yeah, I guess.
Is this like a... is this an art piece in itself? Are we part of an art piece now?
Yes. Was the Eye of Horus ever for us? Horus? Our vision of the holy is holy. Gaps within our perception prevent the manifestation of vision. Darcy. That's what this piece is. PC, you know what we need?
But
We need PowerWash OCs.
how would that even work?
We design what we look like out of costume. We take a screenshot of our favorite costumes to wear, and then we make who would be out of out of, you
That's
know,
true. God. They'd probably have to be slight fishy.
for you. I mean, I'm a fox. I was raised by
Yeah, you were raised by a cat. You were one of Ulysses' kids?
yes, Ulysses.
Ulysses' kids. And I am fish, question mark, maybe? I don't know. That could be possibly changed. They're fish
Demigod,
people, descendants of fish people.
descendants of fish people,
So I
demigod
could
kind
go
of vibe.
otter. I could go otter as long as it stays like aquatic.
Yeah. Is your favorite outfit the summer one?
I think it is probably.
Would we need to make two variations of the outfits, one for game one and one for game two?
Absolutely. The enigmatic wave-like sculptures represent the birth of an idea.
Is this one going to talk a lot?
Probably. The waves symbolize my subconscious mind and it's fraught through its process.
Feel
The
like we should
balls are
charge
the ideas
extra.
themselves, as you see one is about to be born. In this instance, the idea being born is the idea to make a sculpture about the birth of an idea. Kill me.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say something. But yeah, no. I guess I'll just say about the Power Wash OCs again. Because, we may have just finished the first game. We may be just finishing it. However, I feel like it would be silly goofy
I feel like I'd either do that or I'd just make an AU of play cake, to be honest.
Honestly, an AU plate cake could be good. I could do an AU of one of my many foxes. Maybe acid, because
Acid could be
because I've
silly.
because I've drawn acid with play cake before. God, which of these spherical sections do I need to clean? Ew.
But yeah, doing this, I've come so far from who I was when I started this, and I think no matter what people might say or think, I think I am better off for it. I'm definitely better off without the people I had at this point in my life. There were quite a lot of people who, beyond the betrayal of the heart in more than one way, um, just like me being able to be more social with people, like I feel so much more comfortable with pie now. Like even within the last year, I think we kind of eliminated some of the pie members who like, brought me a little more stress and anxiety.
Mhm.
And I talked about this on the live stream for the birthday of the channel, but like so many of my cast members have changed and grown too.
Yeah.
It's been nice being able to like hang out and talk with Purple a bit more. Purple definitely does a lot of like being here and then not being here. Uh, and I think they have their own demons to fight on that one. But even still, like when they are here, they seem a lot more present. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And even then, they used to like not even be able to stand being in VC if no one was talking. But there's been quite a handful of times now that they've been able to just sit in VC parallel play. Which like I've not necessarily mentioned like publicly, but parallel play is like a very big sign of affection for me. A mix of if I feel comfortable enough with that person to do that with, then it means like that's significant. But also like them allowing me the ability to parallel play with them
What is
also
this stuff?
means something big. Do you want me to come check?
Yeah.
What is it specifically?
The dark black stuff. Is this oil?
It is oil.
Huh. Also, there's a plaque to read now once you finish saying your things.
I mean, you can go ahead and. Oh, you mean the eel radio? Yeah. But
Yeah.
no, it's like so like people not even doing that. God damn it. The curious animalistic sculpture is my spirit animal, Seymour. Okay.
You just wanted to put your fern soda here? Okay. Whatever.
Every night in my dreams, I send him off to the astral plane to mine the actions records for inspiration. When he finally manages to find his way home, you can expect my work to go stratospheric. Whatever the fuck those words meant. But anyways, continuing on my little rant here. Like, so when I'm not given the ability to even parallel play with a person that I feel close, it causes me to feel very, like, disconnected with the person. I become a lot more anxious around them. Which I can't exactly explain why, but to have Purple even be willing to parallel play in silence like that means so much. And it's really cool to just see him very clearly start to break out of chains that he was forced into by certain individuals. Like, I feel like poor Purple was put into a box pretty heavily.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Purple definitely feels that. I mean, I think I'm probably just as guilty of that a little bit. With the roles and stuff he plays. And I've also been trying to, like, I used to make a lot of jokes about, like, oh, look who's here, oh, look, Purple's talking and stuff like that. And I'm trying to cut back on that too. Because I think it's a little demeaning. I think a lot of those jokes were me trying to cope with the fact that I was very nervous around Purple. Like, Purple was my friend, but there's, like, no matter how much Purple would tell me, like, I was always very, like, worried about the idea that Purple did not feel the same. And there's not really a good way of, like, being told that without anything being shown. But now it's kind of that, like, realization of, like, I don't think it was that Purple never wanted to show it. It's more that just Purple was being kind of locked away from everyone. And being pretty heavily held back. And I think it's nice to see Purple, like, finally have that kind of, like, push.
I'm gonna ask you to come over here and take care of the oil, because I cannot.
I can do
It is
the oil,
going,
that's
so-
not a problem. Let me finish up this part of the floor and then I'll come over there.
Yeah.
But, like, and, like, I think Flare is a pretty good, like, a huge one. Because, like, even still recently, we'd been having issues with Flare having a bit of a temper. I think after chatting with Flare a bit, I think I've learned a little more that the temper is very, like, autism-based. Which is something I know very well, actually. But that some of it is more just anger because people assume that they're angry because they have no control of tone and that makes them mad. Which I also know very well because I get exactly the same way. I get really annoyed when people are like, you're mad. And I'm just like, no, I'm fucking not. Like, what are you on about? What part of anything has given you any indication that I'm fucking mad? And it's like, well,
That.
So it is something I know quite well. And I think now, like, giving kind of like, hey, Flare, oh god, ew, the oil, it's so bad. The trident's not, like, the trident, I'm having to go over it several times.
I
Yuck.
know. We might have to break out the cleaner. See if that can do. I'm breaking out the cleaner.
And let me grab a ladder.
Would be a multi-purpose stone
I got
cleaner.
it.
Oh, PC. The oil was actually showing you the way up.
I know it is, but I want to make sure I get particular angles on it.
Hello, Seymour. You look like a deer mixed with a dinosaur and a cat. The tail gives very cat.
Yeah, I'm out of. But like even the other day, like on stream, like having a code word now with Flair seemed to have like genuinely helped them like reel back. Which was good and went better than I expected. Because Flair is not like a perfect person. I think that's kind of the thing, is like no one is a perfect person. But Flair still has the right to be treated with like respect and stuff. And I think there's a certain group that believed that that was not the case. The megalith is 1/10 of the model of the house in which I shall see out my final days. It will be colossal, made from marble, and float 10 feet in the air due to magnetic repulsion. Okay, buddy. You're an artist. You wish. The magnets will be powered by a solar farm the size of Spud's East City, which will replace Spud's East City. You sound slightly like a lunatic, dude. Something about manifesting. I didn't see it before it went away. The stone statue is complete.
Alrighty.
I don't know if you've already seen the work I've done.
I can see it from here.
Well, the ground already cleaned.
All the important ground, that is.
Yeah, I got the base of a few platforms to do, but yeah, like seeing Flare improve and stuff, and trying harder to work better on that. And I have more time for it now, to be honest, now that I'm not having to chase around two fucking dumbasses. So much drama kind of just gone from my life, which has kind of been crazy.
Brought in a new type of drama, but like nothing we weren't already used to.
Yeah.
So,
But like even then, like honestly, it's not like it's still calmer than what we were dealing with before.
yeah.
It's a lot more like public, but
That's why I said a different type.
yeah. But I'm always a subscriber to the ideal that you can lie and lie and lie all you want, but eventually the truth will come out.
Yeah.
And realistically, what matters is that you better hope that the people who are around you still like you when the truth does come out. And that group is very similar to an old group in so many ways, and one of them being that honestly they hate each other so much.
They're held together by spite, which never works.
God, they hate each other though. Like cheese and crackers. It really was just like the group from before. Like just with how much hatred they have for each other.
Yeah.
Which is just amusing to me. Quite frankly.
They've like always hated each other, which but they play it off as friendly, which has always confused me.
Well, and like they also like do a lot of ping ponging too. Where they're friends one day and then they're not friends the next. Which is why there is no amount of begging or pleading that any of them could do that would get me to take them back at this point. I'm so done with all their drama. Not to say they haven't dealt with some actual issues, but they also like artificially making issues. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. They allowed me to, or I should say, I allowed myself to participate in some of it at a certain point. I entertained them, and I shouldn't have. And I'm glad that I don't anymore.
Yeah.
It's also just nice to be past a time in my life where Star is like so heavily intertwined with me still. Finally,
Yeah.
the bearded figure in the corner is my father.
What?
The gnome is this person's dad, apparently. Eyes closed in disappointment, arms tucked behind its back, aloof, superior. Someone's got some daddy issues. He was very sensitive about his poorly defined eyebrows. Hence his large pointed hat, a distraction device. I'm almost done with all the flooring except the one around the gnome. Which I will do once I'm done with this one. But, you know. It's nice to have those ties kind of finally cut.
Yeah.
I have the few people who I really cared about that remained, and none of them were instigators in any of that situation. Yeah, I don't think I kept a single person who, like, even slightly took her side in any of it. Or who had friends who took their side in one of their cases.
Yeah.
I've made quite a few friends on Toy House now, too, which has been really nice.
Yeah, I'm glad you have.
Hell, I even got one back recently.
Yeah.
It was always genuinely baffling that they just kind of dropped that they just kind of dropped like that. Anyways, you want to read the plaques?
Yes, I'll go through and read them after I finish cleaning the top of this gem.
The
Well, I guess
gnome's
I'm going to
plaque
read
has
them
been
now.
cleaned. What?
I fell off. I guess I'll go through and read them now.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, Home Sweat Home 2012. Through one's own toil, the home and the homemaker become one. D- it's Darcy, the last name, but come home, Seymour. You flew high, Seymour, all the way to Alaska. Why have I never seen you since you who now know all, I made you and gave you purpose, return to me.
Well, that sounds kind of toxic.
Yeah. I'll go up here for this one next. Wait, no. I will do this one next. This one's 20. Well, what's the date on this one? 2019. Well, I'll do this one. A man of a thousand faces. You have a thousand aspects, all of them facing inwards. Come outside sometimes. You might enjoy yourself. See what I've made, Darcy. The Fraught Process 2020. The mind gurgles and burbles, but where the bubble, there's trouble. Where there's froth, there's sloth. Then along comes the pop, and all is forgiven. Darcy to Arcy. And then this one. Uh, Hugh Unwin. Un, Unhen. Do not fret. Begin our journey as a gray and dull tabula rasa, but as a glowing crystal of light primed for life of pure brilliance. Anyways, there was all your
Or just
reading.
sent a message saying, I fell asleep, and suddenly the statues were cleaned.
Huh. Good thing we didn't ask you for anything. Because that would have been. How's time on this one?
But we should probably end here. Although, well, we're kind of almost done, and this is the last one.
I mean, we did say
We'll
we would
end.
go
We'll let it
to.
be short. We'll let it be short.
We also did say that we might do the thing with.
Stop.
I did. I
Stop.
I did stop. I am. I'm just kidding.
Yep.
Eh,
Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a possum day, and TTFN. Bye bye.
Bye.